Today we're going to be talking about real estate agents' commission and can you roll them into your loan. There's a lot of misinformation out there right now, so I want to set the record straight. If you're new to the channel, I'm a mortgage lender licensed in 47 states. I've been a mortgage lender for 17 years and my team's one of the top purchase teams in America. So the reason I'm telling you all of this is so that you know I know what I'm talking about, right? And that's the big problem, is that whether it's mortgage, whether it's real estate, there's a lot of people in the industry that maybe close 1 or 2 deals every few months. So they don't necessarily know guidelines. They don't really know how it works, but they're saying things that aren't accurate. And as a person who's looking at buying a house, you need to know this, right? Okay, so here's the first thing. Can you finance the real estate agent's commission? No. No. So let's be clear about that. If you're buying a house for $500,000 and you're putting down 3%, can I increase it, right? Do a higher loan than that 3% to cover the real estate agent's commission? No. Okay. And this is where there's a big misconception. I actually saw some advertising recently. My company had done it. And I was like, what? I was like, don't put this out. This isn't good. And it said, you can finance your closing costs. Here's how. Well, the way it was like, if you are going to put down 20% and your real estate agent is charging 3%, you can do 17% down. Guys, all that is you're doing a lower down payment and you're paying the agent. That's it. It's not being rolled into the loan. You're just doing a lower down payment. Okay, so you really have to watch out because, you know, with mortgage companies in general, a lot of the advertising is done by people who don't actually do loans. And so you've got someone who doesn't really do loans, doesn't really understand it, putting some word salad garbage together, right? And then there's loan officers going out who may or may not understand it, but they're going to look at it and go, okay, right? And a lot of people just read the headlines. Right. And this comes up today because one of my friends was telling me, you know, he's in the Chicago market. And what's happening in the Chicago market is he has a lot of real estate agents that are telling buyers, oh, sign here. Don't worry about it. You can finance it in the loan. And that's not accurate. Okay. So like, let's use VA for an example. With VA, if the seller's not paying your real estate agent, if your real estate agent's not negotiating for the seller to pay your real estate agent, if you are paying your real estate agent, you will have to have the cash for that. Same thing with conventional or FHA, okay? There's no big difference here. The only difference is, let's say you're putting down 40% and your real estate agent's commission's 2%. Instead of doing 40%, put down 38%. It's just moving the money around. So if you're signing these agreements and being told, don't worry, you can finance it, you can't. There's not a loan program where legit you can finance it, okay? Think about it this way. Right now, when you buy a house, you can't finance your closing costs. You know, if you're buying a house, you're gonna have title and escrow, or you're gonna have title and attorney. You've got your first year of homeowner's insurance. You know, you've got lender fees in many cases. You can't finance that. And the real estate agent's commission is just another closing cost. So it's not financeable. However, just as with closing costs, they can attempt to negotiate with the seller to pay it. Okay, so what does that mean? Let's say you're buying a house and you're like, Jen, I just have the down payment. I don't even have money for closing costs. I don't have money for the agent. What am I gonna do? Well, you need to work with a real estate agent that A, understands that, but B, is willing to negotiate with the seller. So part of their offer would be, hey, we need XYZ towards closing costs and XYZ towards real estate agent commissions. It's up to the seller if they wanna accept, you know. And sometimes people go, well, we're financing it in because we're offering a higher price. Don't even confuse that stuff. If you're offering a higher price, you're just offering a higher price so that if you ask for money, the seller's still netting what they want. Okay, because that's what it comes down to, right? At the end of the day, what is the seller walking away from? So a quick video, but I just wanted to let you know there are no loan programs, zero, where you can finance real estate agent commission. So either they're going to be negotiating with the seller to pay, maybe the seller's already offering to pay, or you're going to be paying out of pocket, or if you're doing a down payment, you may be doing a lower down payment to pay that. But right now, there are zero loan programs where it can be financed in. So if anybody's telling you that, have it raise a little red flag, because either one, it means they're misinforming you on purpose, right? Because look, let's be honest. It's a lot easier to get someone to sign a buyer's agreement if you say, oh, don't worry about it, you can finance it in. Because then they're not doing the math in their head, okay? So that's number one. Or number two, they don't know. And if they don't know and they're giving you bad information, it makes you go, what else are they going to give you bad information on? So look, be very careful out there. Just a quick video, but no, you cannot finance real estate agents' commissions. And to the people who are going to drop in the comments that you can, no, you can't. Go look at those guidelines and knock it off. Thanks for watching, guys.